Coming up on First at 4, 3 men charged in the Amber Spradlin murder case return to court. WYMT is live in Prestonsburg with the latest. Plus, Senator Rand Paul makes a stop in London honoring first responders. Why the senator is recognizing them.
Seasonable temperatures are here. See how long they stick around. First at 4 is next.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, the 3 men arrested in connection with the murder of Amber Spradlin appeared in court today as attorneys discussed more evidence in the case. WYMT's Buddy Forbes is live in Prestonsburg with the latest. Buddy.
That's right, Steve. Now, a motion to reduce the bond for Amber Spradlin's accused murderer, M.K. McKinney, was one of the main topics of today's court appearance here at the Floyd County Justice Center. But Special Judge Eddie Coleman says that his decision will be made in the days to come. Now, attorneys for M.K., his father, Michael McKinney, and Josh Mullins appeared before the judge today with the motion to reduce M.K.'s bond and status hearings for the 3 men. M.K.'s attorney argues that he should be released on either a $500,000 cash bond or a $1 million property bond, saying he is not a flight risk or a threat to the community. The Commonwealth argues that his past mental health and the conduct around the night of the murder make him a threat. Now, that ruling on the bond reduction is expected to be made by the end of this week or by Monday. No trial date was set, but the 3 men are expected to be back in court February 27th at 2 p.m. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Buddy, thank you very much. Now, coming up at 6, we'll have more details from today's court appearance. One person died at a rock quarry this morning in Rockcastle County. Police say the quarry is located off Highway 150. They say a car hit a loader. The driver of the car died as a result. The driver's name has not been released. Police are continuing to investigate the incident. A Colorado man has filed the first lawsuit against McDonald's relating to its E. coli outbreak linked to Quarter Pounders. The outbreak has led to at least 49 illnesses throughout 10 states, including 1 death. Eric Stelly's lawyer says he tested positive for E. coli after a few days of pain and is still recovering. The lawsuit accuses McDonald's of product liability, negligence, and breach of implied warranties.
A wise person once said, if you don't like the weather, just wait 24 hours. That's kind of the description of what the weather has been here in Eastern Kentucky and will continue to be over the next little bit. Looking at our current temperatures right now, we're sitting in the mid 60s and low 70s. Not too bad at all. In fact, humidity isn't even that bad. It actually feels quite pleasant outside. Yesterday wasn't the case for some. We're almost 15 degrees cooler than where we were 24 hours ago. Some places still in the single digits, but as you can see, those temperatures were a lot higher yesterday, and then we're going to get cooler tonight too. We had a cold front pass through this morning, and it's going to drop our temperatures into the low 40s as we head overnight. But the upcoming forecast is going to be pretty interesting, and I think we should make a game out of it because my favorite thing in the world is Wheel of Fortune. So we're going to play it right here. 2 words to describe the forecast for the next week. We're going to say roller coaster temperatures, and I'll give you the details on that in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Drake, thank you. Following the unexpected death of Eastern Kentucky State Senator Johnny Turner on Tuesday, many are wondering what is next for that seat with the election in less than 2 weeks. The Kentucky Secretary of State's office says a vote for Turner will not count. A vote for his one-time opponent, Independent David Seward, who withdrew from the race earlier this month, will not count either. Potential candidates have until tomorrow, October 25th, to file for a write-in candidacy. Now, controversy is surrounding a potential write-in filing from former Knott County Judge Executive Randy Thompson. Thompson lost to Senator Turner in the May primary, which the state says leaves him ineligible to file. But Thompson says he's still going to do it.
When Senator Turner tragically passed away, my phone was bombarded with people reaching out to me because I had come in second in the primary election and asking me to take up the gauntlet and move forward with it.
We will take a closer look at why Thompson's filing could be rejected coming up tonight at 6. And at last check, 2 others had filed as a write-in candidate, Willie Crace of Floyd County and James Tyler Ward II of Letcher County. Earlier today, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul made a stop at the London Corbin Airport evac hangar. WYMT's Amelia Lee was there.
Dozens of first responders made their way to this evac hangar right here in London. That's because Senator Rand Paul made a stop to recognize first responders. That's for their efforts during the I-75 shooting. Senator Paul also talked about issues that he thinks are important to voters. He discussed what he's doing in the Senate and how he says he works to put Kentucky first. The senator says coming to London was important, especially after the I-75 shooting on September 7th.
We know people were so apprehensive, for 11 days waiting for the killer to be found. Now, everybody wishes it didn't happen, but we do appreciate all those from Air-Evac and from the sheriff's office, everything else that, we're trying to make sure the killer didn't get to anybody else.
Folks in attendance say having Senator Paul come to London was an honor and a great opportunity for the first responders to come together. Attendees say they may wear different badges, they may have different uniforms, but at the end of the day, they're all here to serve the same community. In London, Amelia Lee, WYMT, Mountain News.
The senator visited other parts of eastern Kentucky today to meet with Kentuckians, including stops in Middlesboro and Harlan. Coming up on First at 4, an Eastern Kentucky college receives grant money. How that money might help you become a lineman.
Temperatures nearly 10 degrees above average enter the forecast tomorrow. I have the details on the upcoming pattern in your First Alert forecast.